Now news coming in, 13 Indian seafarers are still stranded in Ukraine's Black Sea, caught in the crossfire of an escalating war. The crew is said to be aboard the Envoy 1, docked at the port of Chornomorsk. Under the constant threat of Russian missile and drone attacks, the Ukrainian embassy in India says the situation remains dangerous, with Russia intensifying strikes on civilian vessels and port infrastructure. Ukraine has urged India to strengthen safety measures. It questions whether India's Black Sea advisory reflects the risks, and if India will again summon Russia's representative over attacks that have endangered and killed Indian seafarers. Ukrainian authorities say they are providing all possible assistance, but the risks remain high as the conflict shows no signs of easing. For now, these 13 Indians remain trapped, waiting for a safe way out of a war zone. Now, for more on this, our editor of Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibal, is joining us on the phone line. Siddhant, how is New Delhi looking at the situation of Indian seafarers affected by the wars in Ukraine and West Asia?
Well, India has time and again said that civilian infrastructure and sailors should not be targeted. In fact, in this particular case, the Indian embassy in Ukraine almost 12 hours ago issued a statement saying that this issue has been brought to their attention, and they attach highest priority to this and are in constant touch with the concerned to ensure safety and security of all Indian on board. But this is not the first case. In the past, in fact, in last few weeks, we have seen several instances, including, of course, the Indian sailors getting impacted by conflict in Ukraine, where Indian sailors have died in both the Russian strikes and Ukrainian strikes, but also in West Asia, where we know that Indian sailors have died because of Iranian and because of American strikes, and the Indian sailors have been impacted by the Iranian strikes. So there hasn't been any death because of the Iranian strikes, it looks like, but things have been changing and evolving very fast. In fact, India has been summoning the Iranian, the American, the Russian and the Ukrainian diplomats and ambassador, and of course, raising this matter. But clearly, India's top concern is safety of its seafarers. And so far in West Asia, the number of Indians who have died is almost around more than 10, in which a substantial number of Indians are sailors. So clearly a big worry for New Delhi.
Thank you for all those updates, Siddhant.